All right, this is now recording. I totally should have done some of the setup. Map, Sunny, custom. Ghost name is April. 20 point, at 20x multiplier. All right. This is I've already done a couple of different runs. I've recorded those, and then I've just not been successful. Okay, so this is good. This is a good setup. So what's different on this one is that the ghost, we have a guaranteed summoning circle. So we can always get a picture of the ghost. And that's kind of the purpose behind it. Let's see. Okay, I didn't show what the setup is, but we have 0 sanity. Each pill gives 20%. So once we take pills, it'll give us back up to 80%. Sanity drain speed is down to 150, I believe. Flashlights are off, which is why you see that I don't have the heavy flashlights. There's 0 evidence, which is why you don't see duplicates of evidence. Except for dots, because dots are useful for light. Ghost speed is 100%. So instead of being at 150, it is now reduced down to a lower speed, which is easier to recognize if it's a fast ghost, slow ghost, etc., etc. I've also switched it from heavy rain to light rain, so you can see that we can walk out with candles and stuff lit and it not be a big deal. It also lets us light our candles outside in the rain to help manage sanity a little bit better. I can't put the candle back. Oh, apparently I can. Setup time is 0, which is normal. Light rain, doors open, high, everything else. Oh, sanity monitor is on, so we can actually come back to here and check our sanity. What we're going to do is that we are going to set up with our set up on the whatever. Find the ghost. Get the objectives. We're going to take some pills. Doop, 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 doop. Once we get the... Is it holding the lighter? Yep, okay. Once we figure out where the ghost room is, we are going to set up the EMF reader. We'll smudge with smudge sticks. And we'll do all that. If we have a yokai, if we have a demon, then I mean, we're screwed. Whatever, it's fine. But otherwise, like the only ghost can hunt us at 80%. Is a yokai if you're talking around it. They starts hunting at 75, and the next breakpoint is a raiju at 65. So, but a raiju does not hunt unless there's electronics near it. It doesn't hunt unless there's electronics near it at 65. If there are not electronics near it, then it doesn't start hunting until 50%, like a normal ghost. So we're 80%. We have our candle, we have a lighter, we have an EMF. Let's go find us a ghost. Oh my gosh, I want my high speed and my sprint. Give me a sign. Do something. Where are you? Do something. Where are you? April, do something. Maybe I should turn on all the lights too. Found it. Oh my gosh, where's my auto walk ability? All right, now we're going to go get a video camera to check for orbs. So we can rule out a mimic. That will also let us check our sanity while we're out there. We could also probably light one candle and like wait for a little bit to see if it hunts early. Like once we know what our sanity is and we know how to maintain it, like we can just hide in the place because that's a really long ways away. Okay, so we know that it's not a mare that flipped on the light. Can hear the EMF from here. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, let me set this objective. Objective 2 accomplished. I guess we could also just take a smudge there too. Smudge the area that it is, but honestly, I'm thinking we're gonna end up smudging it to run away anyways. Like a chain of smudges. But let's take a video camera, check our sanity. Let's see, that took us 25 minutes from the time that I started recording until the time that we actually found it. All we know is that it was active while we were there, so probably not a shade, because we got 2 things as soon as we got close to it. Oh, I did not. Sorry. And I was going to start eating while recording. That's a terrible idea. Because all I have, well, not all I have. I have a burrito and then I have like crunchy cinnamon sticks. You should not eat the crunchy cinnamon sticks. All right, how's our sanity? Are we still above 75? Yeah, we're at, so that's 79 is our average if we're bouncing between 77 and 91. Sorry, 77 and 81. So yeah, we've barely lost any sanity, so we're still at the 80. We're still low enough that we could be hunted by a yokai if we're talking around it. So I guess that's one way to know. We'll talk around it and see if it does anything. It'd be great if we just got orbs and was like, yeah, it's a mimic. Let's knock out the other things. Now the question is, like, if you hide back here, is that within range of the door? And it totes is. All right, so that's... Oh, it's less than a second of walking to make a door frame, to make a yard. Okay. Sorry, so earlier I found out that each of these door frames are 1 meter apart, like 1 meter in length. Right? So that's their unit of measure, or a meter. Right, wrong, or indifferent. So I tried to measure it earlier and I was like, oh, moving at 50% speed, it's, you know, it's basically 1 meter per second walking, which is not a true statement. And I'm at 50%. Player's walking speed is 1.6 meters per second. Okay, so at 50% speed, being a second and a half is not completely unreasonable. And the reason why that's important is because smudge distance is 6 meters. Are you kidding me? All right, let's get out. I would have paid money in my previous game to have had that happen. Like real life money. To be like, just manifest. All right, so singing event. Potential Banshee. Actually, let's use the lighter rule because we can actually do a check for Banshee. Let's get away from here in case it's an Onryo. And actually, let's go ahead and bring some crucifixes. We'll bring double crucifixes in. So we can figure out what this ghost is through behavior and then get the photo and bounce. So tempted to go ahead and just bring a camera. I think I will. I think I'll grab a crucifix and camera and it's going to like add some time onto this. But with the likelihood, with the chance that it's a Banshee, like, we'll do parabolic. Yeah, okay, so we'll bring in camera and crucifix. Then we'll grab a crucifix and parabolic. We'll also need to check our sanity because that events can drain anywhere between 5 and 20%. So if that was a 20% sanity drain. But it doesn't rule out it potentially being an Oni or twins or anything else, right? So. Let's say crucifix, camera, fresh candle. All right, get over here and just kind of crouch while we're walking. That way everybody can at least see the floor. This is not the most exciting thing. Just an easy picture. Wait, did I leave the camera there? It's just yeeting stuff all over the place. I'm really getting Oni vibes from this thing. All right, now that we have a crucifix and a camera there, let's get a crucifix and parabolic. Kind of listen for it. See, it just played the piano again, and like you could hear it from here. Just absolutely crazy distance. Uh-oh. Forgot to light my candle back at the room. This is actually dangerous. I mean, okay, since I'm almost out, like it's not super dangerous, right? But like it introduces danger because if I drop below 75%, it puts me in harm's way of a Thay. All right. Almost out, almost out, almost out. All right, let's go. Okay, we know that it is not a mimic. It's not a mare because it turned on the light. Okay. Doop doop. All right, we are at 75-ish. Okay, so we're in hunting territory for a Thay. Assuming we haven't de-aged it from being in the room with it, right? So after, oh, you know what we should do? Oh, I really want to take this in, but what we should actually do instead of the paramic is actually a motion detector. And the reason why is so that we actually get eat that there. Because while we want paramic, we also want to be in there observing to see if it activates a motion sensor and steps through salt to figure out if it is or isn't a wraith, right? And I know that we can do that whenever we use the summoning circle. All right, we're at 75%. So if we talk around it, or as a Thay, or as an Onryo, like all of those could get us killed. I don't think Onryo, because it's blown out the candle 3 times and it didn't hunt and it didn't eat the crucifix. So I don't think that's it. All right, now we walk this big old long pathway. It'll be nicer after this run because then I'll have 2 hands free for carrying salt or for carrying. What I'll probably do is bring 2 salt, and then a parabolic and a second salt. Because if we can get any sort of footsteps, like we know it's not a wraith, but if we can specifically get it to set off a motion detector and not get footprints, then we know that it's a wraith, or we know that it's not a wraith. But just random salt also could help. This thing is not leaving its room though. Like I'm really, maybe Goryo. Like they said they fixed Goryo where it doesn't roam. Where's the right spot for that? I'm guessing right there. I'm kind of glad it is not a mimic, honestly, because then it could just randomly mimic a demon and just start hunting. A Raiju at this point could hunt at 65%. I wish Obake's, whenever they touch doors, even with fingerprints turned off, that there was a 25% chance that they could leave fingerprint. Like, I know that's not how that works, and if I was the dev on that, I would just kind of like tilt my head and be like, you want me to program what? Kind of like how a mimic can still show orbs, like having a Obake. Although Obake does change while it is walking. Oh, we also have hunt durations as super short, like as short as they go, and that's one of the changes that has been done to make it better. What are we at? 72 is our low. 70 is our low. Okay. So that puts us at 73, 74-ish. Now with Thays, if you age Thays, the percentage drops by 6. 6% for every age, and they can up to a maximum of aging up to 10 times, which reduces their total sanity needed to hunt down to 15%. And they are just super slow if they do that. And you do that by just hanging out in their room for a ton. So if we're doing that, we'll also be able to tell whenever we activate the summoning circle to get the photo. See, Onis will be able to tell while it's hunting. Phantoms, if we take the photo during the summoning circle event and it disappears, that means it's a phantom. A shade, whenever we do the summoning circle ghost, it will appear as a shadow as opposed to like being actually fully formed. And then a wraith will obviously step in salt, and we can take a photo of that. Wraiths won't step in salt. And then a revenant is speed based, Hantu is speed based. Hantu will be hard to tell. Well, it may not be at 100%. I don't know. Hantu and twins are going to throw me off, honestly, but I'm pretty positive this is not twins. We haven't been getting a lot of stuff going on next door or outside. Not a wraith. All right, we can roll that one out. Oh no. I really need to remember to relight my candle before I start coming back here. Cutting corners, trying to get out as fast as possible. It's so small. All right, we'll take that. Go see if we can get us a Benchy scream. Totally forgot to look at sanity. I think we were at 70. No, we were at 70 last time, so we should be down to 68, 65, 55, 58. Okay, but which is it? All right, so we're in. All right, so we're at 67, 68. So we're within Raiju hunting territory. Because there is electronics in there, and they are turned on. What am I taking? Okay. Wait, we know that it is not a wraith, right? Shade. I hate to say it, but I kind of would like to get another event. I would specifically like to get an airball event to rule out Oni. But we should be able to check Oni while it's hunting because an Oni will blink more. It'll be on more than it is off. Let's see here. Break on through to the other side. Still wish that there was some sort of like auto walk capabilities. Doesn't even just like never use a sprint, just like you push it and you just walk in the opposite, like you just keep walking forward. That's so loud. How many photos do we have? How? All right, we got our ghost photo. I'm pretty sure that's a banshee. Out of 3 events, that was 2 singing. Which, possible from other ghosts. But I think we're done taking photos. Like we're not going to get a perfect game. So we're done taking photos until we do the summoning circle. But we're going to go grab 2 smudge sticks. Go into the next room and just wait to see if we can get a Banshee Yell just for some confirmation. It also hasn't changed rooms, so it could be a Goryo. Hate this. Hate it, hate it, hate it. But hopefully there is a hiding spot in the next room that we can use. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now we can just light it outside. But we're getting 2 smudge sticks. Because F that. It is starting to get really active on us. Oh, that's why. Okay, so we are below 60 with that last activity. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hold on to these until we get either Banshee screams or probably 3 ghost noises. But we're above 60, so we're not quite into Mare and Onryo's hunting, but we know it's not Onryo. I should have marked that one out. We've had our candle blown out so many times, it should have hunted by now. Probably not a Raiju either, because it hasn't hunted yet. Oh, definitely not a demon. We haven't really talked a lot around it, so it's still not going to rule out yokai. Let's go. Oh yeah, we totes have a hiding spot, like behind this bed. Actually, let's put one there. One over here. Now let's grab a lighter and the parabolic. what? What? Oh, Kai, you're okay. Nash, you're okay too. I'm tempted to grab one of those crucifixes, bring it in there with me. Okay, that's one. It's two. That a Banshee screen. There's a 1 in 3 chance, so if we get 5 of them, we know it's not a Banshee. It's probably not a Banshee. Wait, what? That was 20. It didn't walk through there. It's been interacting with stuff in here. That's 3. Yep. Stupid event. All right, not an Oni. Got that airball event. Yes, I know you're frustrated. All right, so we know that it is not a banshee because it did not scream. I mean, it was 4 and it didn't scream, which, mind you, is statistically like super low. Prefer to get that 5th one though, just to reduce that percentage even more. But it was it did an airball event. We know it's not an Oni. It was acting a little 20 because it blew out my candle and would move some stuff in the room that we were in without it being in our room. Really weird that it didn't hunt though. Like that's what I'm curious about. I'm curious about the hunt percentage on this thing. Oh, I should have grabbed that crucifix though, just in case it's a phantom and can walk to us. All right, let's check out our sanity right now. Oh my gosh, anything can hunt us right now. Literally anything except for a Thay. Sorry, a fully aged Thay could not hunt us right now. Otherwise, like Shade is the lowest at 35%. A Thay is 25. So, you know, or sorry, a fully aged Thay is 15. Let's. Oops. Oh, we need to figure out what our walking path is so that we can watch this thing. Okay, so we light. Take a picture of the ghost because we need to see if it disappears. As we're backing up. Okay, we'll light this one last. 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, 4, 1000. All right, it should start hunting right about there so that we can smudge it. And so we should put another smudge right there on the stairs. So let's not put the one smudge that we have there. So 2, 1000, 3, 1000. Right, actually we can yeet the camera, switch to smudge. It's not hunting. And I guess at this point we're just carrying the candle to see if it's a thing or not. Also could theoretically still be a Deogen. But like everything should have hunted by now. I just don't understand. Wait, whenever we took the ghost photo, I just realized we could check this. Okay, we can't tell if there's a ghost in there or not because it's too stupid dark. Okay. All right, this is going to take us 2 runs because I don't want to put down anything. I'm really starting to think this is a super old thing. Like, even if it wasn't DH 10 times, if it was only DH 9, it'd still be a 21% to hunt, which is less than what we have. The next step up from there is aged 8 times, which would be 27. Eat. And also, while I'm doing this, I will not have the candle. So I will have smudge sticks, but I want to carry this around because it's not hunting. And if this thing is super, super slow, then we can outrun it without any issues. Right? Everything else should have... Oh my gosh, why do I not have this one closer? I'm going to be this super close to it. I should just have all 3 just like right here. That way I can smudge it the first time and then start running. This has to be a they though, right? Right? Like no hunts whenever I'm at like 25%. Like everything hunts below 25% except for a super H they. Let's check and make sure I'm not like insane. I'm thinking that I'm at 25%, right? Like, yeah, 20, okay, 26%. All right, so 27 right now is the high. Low is 24. All right, all right. So we have a spread that tells us, okay, yeah, that tells us that we're at 25, 26. So if I light one candle, that should trigger a hunt. Or I just hang out with my candle. Oh, you know what I never did? I never flagged the smudge. That's done there. Oh, and I guess I got the photo too. Honestly, I think I'm going to ignore the photo for a phantom. No, I shouldn't do that. That's not smart. But I'm going to hang out in here for a little bit. Like, it should have hunted by now. Yeah, that's got to be a they, which means it's going to be super slow. So let's make sure that we open up a pathway the opposite direction from its homeroom. Wait, is this one that I can hide all the way back here? I don't think so. I think a they. Nope. Hey, Red Dragoness. So while I'm recording this, I do have my chat open, and Red Dragoness just popped in the chat. Not necessarily while live, which is fantastic. So hopefully we can make it all the way here. So there's that hiding spot behind the couch right there. It's a long ways, and I'm sure... Okay, I'm doing a timer test because I have I think it's a 52-second hunt. Oh, it'll be longer than that. It'll be a minute and a half hunt. Is there a room right there that we can go into? Nope. Well, that's rather unfortunate. Maybe we're better just to go hide in the office. That's what I'm thinking. Right. Yeah, I think we have a Thay. All right, because it just instantly started hunting. All right, so the question is does the Thay all right, so if it's been okay, let's just assume that's only been aged de-aged 9 times, right? Okay, so it starts out at 2.75 meters per second. So, and it gets reduced by 0.17 times per the age times 90 ages means that it moves at 1.575. Now, unfortunately, when it is aged completely, its speed will be just 1 meter per second. That's not at all how that math works out. That's really weird. Oh, 1.175. Okay. So if it's at 1.175, normally players are at what did I say earlier? 1.6. 1.6, but we're at half that speed, so we're at 0.8 meters. So we're still slower than a fully aged Thay, unfortunately. So you know what? We're gonna put Thay. We're gonna call it done. Rip. Actually, how long was that hunt? Okay, I'm gonna stick around for another hunt. I want to see how long these hunts are. All right, I'll start a timer. Well, I'm not gonna start a timer. I have a timer going. As soon as it closes, I'll see 15 seconds. And 30. 40. 40-second hunts. So I have 18 seconds out of 40. I'm good. You know what? We're gonna call it a Thay. We're gonna bounce. See what we got. Let's hope that we had a Thay and not some sort of really shy, any sort of other ghost. Oh my gosh, longest load screen ever. Are you kidding me? Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes. All right. Check that out. Got that Thay. Oh, that super old Thay for the win. That took an hour and 35 minutes to de-age that thing down. Oh, I forgot to look at the stats. Okay, you know what? That's okay. Let's turn this back down. Oh, okay. And this is a known problem. So if I leave the game, yep. And if I come back into my lobby, it should load.
Welcome back.
There it is. My silver skull. All right. Hilariously, I didn't even need the stupid summoning circle. But that's the standard strat. That is the advice and the goals to give, is to use the summoning circle strat. But we didn't need it. We just had a Thay that was super cooperative, and specifically just got old. So yeah, maintain that sanity. Like, sanity maintenance was super important. So yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I will I'll edit it down and then I'll post it. I'll post the full thing up to Twitch, and I will do an edited version for YouTube. Anyways, thank you so much. Where's my little button? Thank you so much for watching this, for sticking through it all. I appreciate it. I am so excited to finally at least have that silver trophy. I'm going to keep working on that gold. I needed a break from the gold. The 24X is kind of rough if you don't get the right setup, and I don't want to keep recycling. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure that you take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, and be safe out there.